July weekend. That's coming up.
Now to our big story right now at 9 o'clock. A newly released report by the Centers for Disease Control is shedding light onto prescription drug abuse.
Alabama doctors are leading the nation when it comes to prescribing strong and potentially addictive painkillers. Local 15's Christina Zverjeko spoke to local doctors to find out if it's a problem in our community. Christina?
Greg, painkillers and prescription drug abuse have been driving the nation's rising rate of overdose deaths, making it a huge problem not just nationwide, but locally as well.
Vicodin, Percocet, and Oxycontin. They are drugs that the CDC says are highly addictive and also overprescribed.
Clearly, there's disagreement or a lack of consensus among healthcare providers across the country as to when to prescribe this type of drug.
In the year of 2012, the CDC says that 259 million prescriptions were written for opioid painkillers. In Alabama, 143 prescriptions for every 100 residents.
It's a big deal nationwide. It's a big deal in the state of Alabama. It's a big deal in our community as well.
Dr. O says it's becoming more common to have to sort out patients who genuinely need the painkillers versus those that are trying to sell the drugs as a business or those who are addicted.
There's no test I can run to say, yep, they're in pain or they're not. So you've got to listen to the patient, you've got to examine the patient, and you've got to do in your mind what's best for the patient.
Dr. O says that the state has been trying to step in and help with the increasing issue by establishing a database that could be used by pharmacies and all healthcare providers.
We're trying to identify those patients that are doctor shopping. They go from doctor to doctor to doctor with the same complaint, trying to rack up on pills that they either abuse themselves or sell.
The number of written prescriptions and drug-related overdoses were high all across the South, not just in Alabama, except for in Florida, where the number of overdose deaths has actually been slashed in half. Guys, back to you.
Christina, thank you. The National Transportation Safety Board is calling